Hello guys and welcome to Maintain Glory here with Liverpool. Yes, I've changed the title because obviously we've won the Premier League and we need to maintain our glory now, you know what I mean, as in getting back to the glory. We've got there, we now need to maintain it, don't we? Well, as you can see, we've had pre-season, that's been done, and yeah, pretty emphatic pre-season, to be honest. And also you'll see in there, yeah, Henderson had a testimonial against a team that you would not necessarily expect, and as you can see, yeah, we absolutely dominated in this. This particular one, we had a few players that obviously came back for the testimonial. You'll see in there James Milner came back, Joel Matip was back, Gini Wijnaldum came back as well. I think that was it. I think that the players that are still that have been and gone, you know what I mean, and also you'll also be, the keen-eyed of you will also notice there that Jordan Henderson actually picked up a goal. Yes, he picked up a goal in this game as well. So yeah, there we go, we got a testimonial out of the way, and as you can see here is the fixture list originally going into the season 2. We're going to be starting things off in today's episode with the Community Shield against West Ham, because obviously they won the FA Cup, and then we are going to be facing Norwich. Yeah, so quite an easy sort of easing in to our Premier League, you know what I mean? But then obviously, yeah, we're up against, one of our big rivals now in Manchester City, and yeah, we'll probably bring that one in the next episode, because this episode is going to be obviously, have we managed to make any transfers, has any players left, things like this, you know what I mean, I'm sure some of you already noticed that Mr. Thomas Lamar's name is up here. Yes, yes, we have managed to obviously get him. Let's get into some of those transfers now, shall we? Have we managed to get the big one? Yes, that's the question. Have we managed to get Kylian Mbappe across the line? Well, the answer is yes, we have managed to get him. Yes, 184 million is how much it ended up costing us. It's actually going to cost us probably more than 184 million once it all pans out, because there are extra add-ons once he reaches certain goal targets and things like that. So yeah, it's close to nearly the 200 million mark at the end of the day. And as you can see, Thomas Lamar came in at 88 million, with obviously there's a 10 million mark there. I'm surprised the Kylian Mbappe one hasn't got little sort of brackets how much that's going to be, but maybe just the add-on ones that I've put in don't come to that. This guy here, Philip Leinders, I didn't even sign him. That's nothing to do with me, that's to do with probably our under 23s or something like that, or under 18 managers. But they brought him in, 18 years of age. I didn't know nothing about him at all, you know what I mean. But as you can see, he's not bad at all, you know what I mean. So we'll probably see him at some point down the line, you know what I mean. Not obviously right now, but yeah, here he is. Kylian Mbappe, he's on 500,000 per week with massive add-ons for appearances, goals, all this sort of thing. And yeah, as you can see, he's got off and running. Yeah, a couple of goals already. You know what I mean. Some of you might have been have already seen that. But yeah, and also I say, Thomas Lamar has started off really well as well, with obviously bagging himself a few goals himself. So yeah, looking good. He's obviously got a bit of an injury at the moment, so he's not going to be obviously in this game against West Ham. And yeah, players that have gone out. Well, Sadio Mane has left. We got a bid in from Barcelona. Obviously, he wanted to get back with Jurgen Klopp. So 86 million. So really, Thomas Lamar has not really cost us that much at all, really, because Sadio Mane is gone. Leon Bailey is actually left. I've not got rid of Bobby Firmino because this bid came in for Leon Bailey. So I was going to get rid of Bobby Firmino, but when this bid for Leipzig came in, which was a huge bid of 109 million, I wasn't expecting it at all, really, considering the amount of injuries that he had and stuff like that. But as soon as that one came in, I thought, well, yeah, I mean, I'll play Mbappe out on that right-hand side. I'll play Lamar, obviously on the left-hand side, you know what I mean? It fills both of those roles. Then we can have just Bobby deputising for Lautaro Martinez, as they were doing, obviously last season. And then we've obviously got Mbappe that can obviously jump in there if we need to, if any of them get injured and stuff. We've got other players that can do that job as well. You'll see some players mainly that have also then just gone out on loan and stuff. And then the last player just to leave was, again, nothing to do with me, was Sepp Vandenberg. They got a bid for 500,000, but as you can see, he's not really gonna get anywhere. As you can see, his potential ability is massively dropped off. So yeah, I suppose like just get some money while we can. I think he was probably into the last year of his contract, and that's probably why you know, that Michael Edwards decided, yeah, let's cash in on him, like, you know what I mean. But there we go, like so talking obviously about transfers, I just want to show you some other big transfers that are already happened so far within this transfer window. As you can see over on this, the major transfers on this side, David Neres is coming to Chelsea from Hertha Berlin for 130 million. They've, like, you know, splashed the cash there. Ousmane Dembele has left Manchester United and gone to PSG for 116. We've got the Leon Bailey one there. There's some, like, you know, obviously you'll see over here, Erling Haaland has joined Real Madrid for 96 million from Dortmund. Felipe Coutinho, where's he gone to? Tottenham. 90 million for Coutinho from Bayern Munich. So he must have obviously signed, you know, to Bayern from, like, obviously that loan deal that he got, like, from Barcelona. Who else we got in here? Calvin Stengs has gone from Barcelona to Manchester City or United, Manchester City, 84 million. Artura's left Barcelona, joined Juventus, which I think actually, I'm sure that's actually happened in real life, hasn't it? I'm sure that's gone through. But yeah, there's some, like, you know, big transfers that have already happened within this one. But obviously the 184 million for Mbappe is the big one, and I don't think there's going to be that many that will top that deal by the end of this transfer window. So a lot of, like, money has already been spent in this transfer window already, and I'm sure there'll be quite a lot more money to be spent as we, you know, as the window, like, comes to a close. But anyway, let's kick things off then. Don't want the video going on far too longer than it has to, with a game against West Ham as we travel to Wembley. So this is like the opener for the season. It's still, like, more like a friendly game as well, but obviously it's nice to get a piece of silverware. But you can't really read a lot into this, like, game, to be honest. We've still got players that are, you know, not at full, like, you know, fitness. What I mean, like, by that is a match fitness, you know what I mean? So, but anyway, getting into this one, we've got Alisson in goal. We've got Trent going to, like, have the captain's armband for this one. Gomez Lowen is going to play alongside him with Andy Robertson. Then we've got Fabinho and Bentancur in the midfield. Naby is going to play in the cam. Asensio, with obviously Thomas Lemar picking up that injury, is going to play out there. We're going to get to see Mr. Mbappe as well, and then Lautaro Martinez is up top. As for West Ham, they've still got Donnarumma. They've not, no one's, like, come in for him just yet. Looks like they've, did they have him last time? Zappacosta? Did he play for Chelsea? If I can think, I think he did, didn't he? Yeah, they've got some. Who have they got here? Hernandez, Felipe Anderson, Fornals, Callum Chambers, Diop. Yeah, anyone on the bench? Is that James Rodriguez? It is James Rodriguez. Okay. Kieran Trippier's there. Yeah, decent. Like I say, decent side for West Ham. They did. They look like they could be a bit of a challenge this season. Not necessarily for us, but they'll be up and around those, like, European spots, I'm sure. Like, I mean, come the end of the season. But anyway, let's get into it. So, not the best of starts for us regarding another injury, yeah, and it's on that left-hand side. Marco Asensio has now picked up an injury, so that is not good at all. So, what I'll do is I'll bring probably Anthony on and get him to play off that side. So we have a corner. A first sort of highlight is Anthony is over this one, obviously coming on for Asensio. Plays it in. Joe Gomez looking to carry on from where he left off, like, last season with, like, the amount of goals that he got, which was mad. Now West Ham maybe got a chance themselves here as Jorge is on the ball, like, looking to try and win the ball off him, but he's not. And we've got caught out there completely. Alisson got completely caught out, but it's actually been disallowed. But it comes in here. I'm not entirely sure why. I mean, he's way offside. That's probably why he's got caught out. Right, I see what's happened there. So it's Felipe Anderson, like, trying to curl this one, but it's gone to the outside of the post. Or did Alisson get something on it? Looks like Alisson has got something on that one. So West Ham now playing on the pressures. Bowen puts this one in, but we've managed to head that one away. Felipe Anderson, though, picks this one up and is trying to get the ball back in, but has given it away. And Anthony now can maybe, like, surge forward down that left-hand side. He's got a lot of work to do, and he's been cut out then by Diop. So, yeah, interesting first off, and it wasn't brilliant that obviously Asensio picking up an injury, but we have edged it on possession, we've edged it on, like, shots, but yeah, I thought, like, you know, bringing in Mr. Mbappe was going to increase our shots on target, but it is only the very first game of the season, isn't it? So, got about 10 minutes or so to go. Going to make a couple of changes. I've got a feeling this is going to be going to penalties the way things are. It's a bit of a drab affair with it being 0-0. Luis Felipe is going to come in alongside Joe Gomez. The only reason being is Lowen's picked up a yellow card and just don't want a red card in this one. And then Martinez is just not having the best of games, so Bobby Firmino is going to come on and see if he can maybe like unlock this, like, you know, West Ham defence. So we've got a chance here with Andy Robertson down on this near side. Here's Bentancur now, plays this one back inside, finds Fabinho, lays this one out to Trent. He's got him behind. Can he pull it back? He can't. He actually got deflection onto the post there. Yeah, there was no one like sort of like in and around that area. And yeah, it has gone to penalties. What a drab, like, you know what I mean, opening to the season, like, you know what I mean. But yeah, let's see what we can do from the penalty spot. So Kylian Mbappe then to take the first penalty, and it's going to be his first sort of goal if he can score, and he can. He puts us 1-0 up, so that is his first goal. Not technically, but it is his first goal for us. Cucho now for West Ham. Can Alisson do anything? Well, he doesn't have to, because Cucho has put it wide, and now a chance for Fabinho to give us the advantage now. What can he do from 12 yards out as he steps up and sends Donnarumma the wrong way, and that has given us a little bit of the early advantage as James Rodriguez now with a chance to give West Ham an actual goal as he lines up, and he puts it right in the bottom corner. Alisson did guess the right way though. Anthony now stepping up for us. Chance for the youngster to... Oh, and he's not done it. Donnarumma has foiled him, and it's back to level pegging with Felipe Anderson now. Well, if he gets this one, it will be level pegging. Hopefully, he can do a good save from Alisson. I'm going to say he could do like us a favour and miss, but it's Alisson that's done it. Firmino now, come on, give us the advantage again. And he has done, and now it's the pressure is all on West Ham. They have to score this one, otherwise we have won the Community Shield. So as you can see, it's Jorge that is stepping up to take this one. So will he get it, and will we take it to the next one? Right in that bottom corner. I mean, Alisson guessed the right way, but it's a really well struck penalty. Now here is our chance to win it, and who is it that's stepping up? It's Trent Alexander-Arnold. Well, he's got the captain's armband today. He is obviously number one Scouser, and yeah, can he like now pick up his first piece of silverware, because normally it's Jordan Henderson that will be picking it up, but he is captain today. So what can Trent do? Here he goes. And it's there. Trent Alexander-Arnold wins the Community Shield. It was a bit of a drab affair. It's a shame that they show like a normal trophy. That'd be nice if they actually did show the like sort of like, you know, the actual Community Shield rather than just the generic trophy that they throw, but there we go. So it's our first piece of silverware for the new season. It's not exactly, you know, an exciting situation. I don't think the Community Shield ever is it really? Like, you know what I mean? It's one of those like sort of games, but we should have maybe won it in like the 90 minutes, but it wasn't to be. We'll just hope that Asensio is not out for too long. Let's find out, shall we? So he's out for 3 weeks, or 3 to 5 weeks, but it just says there if it's 3 weeks. But yeah, twisted ankle. Okay, so Lamar should be back anyway. Like, you know what I mean? But we have got cover. So here we are then, opening day of the Premier League season, and we are up against Norwich, and we are at Anfield, so the crowd will be like really keen to see obviously Mr. Mbappe, who is like, as you can see, yeah, he's out here on this right hand side. But the rest of the team, we've got Alisson in goal, we've got a normal back four of Trent, Gomez, Felipe, and then Robertson. Then we got Fabinho, Jordan Henderson, Naby Keita going to play in the cam, Anthony obviously because we've got the injuries to Lamar and to Asensio. But as you can see, yes, Thomas Lamar is on the bench. He is not 100%, so I'm gonna like, you know, give him like, you know, run out in this second half, depending obviously how the game goes. And then like Lautaro Martinez is up top. As you can see, they've got a Martinez as well. Yeah, Josef Martinez. Some of you probably know him from Atalanta, like in the United States. He plays there. Jamal Lewis, who Liverpool have been obviously linked with in real life recently about a left back, but we've actually now gone and signed Simikis, or yeah, that's going to get interesting to like like get used to how we say his name, but we probably won't be saying it that much because Andy Robertson is a powerhouse, isn't he, at left back? But it's good to see they've got competition in real life. And also we can see there, yeah, Marko Grujic, ex-player, and also you're probably thinking, why am I saying like Steve Berghuis or whatever as an ex-player? He was like, he was here and he was the first player that I actually let go as soon as I took over. So yeah, he was with us for a short period before I let him go, and he went to Norwich because they came with a decent enough bid for him. Right, anyway, let's see how we can do, because that game against West Ham was one to forget. So opening day of the first football, the first game of the season's always a great day, isn't it? Like, can't wait to get things off and running. And will we get things off and running? Well, we nearly did with Joe Gomez getting on the end of Trent's corner. There's a chance maybe for Norwich to get themselves off to a good start. As Felipe, they'll get this one right. It's Naby Keita now that is up here, he's got Lautaro ahead of him. Naby Keita now still going. He's looking for maybe a bit of support. He plays it in. Lautaro's there. It's come to Mbappe. He hits it, but unfortunately he hits a Norwich player. But he's managed to get it back in. And Anthony's coming from the other side. And Kylian Mbappe picks up his first assist of the season. Anthony gets the first goal of the season. Obviously coming in on that left-hand side. Not normally where he played. Normally play on the right, but he can play on that left-hand side, as you can see there. Mbappe went for the initial shot, but it was quick, and it just that quickness of thought, just to quickly whip it across, caught Norwich out. Anthony, yeah, he was paying attention and heads it in for the opening goal of the season. So here we are then, as Norwich are trying to play things out from the back, and we're pressurising them pretty well here at the moment, but not able to get the ball off them. As they're just trying to work it slowly from left to right here. They've managed to keep hold of it. We're trying to win the ball off them, and they've given it away. Naby Keita now surging forward. Can we maybe score with him? And well, he went for it, but it's going to be a corner. He did have other options just in the middle, but I think he just thought, well, why not? Trent now over this one, puts this one in. Chance for maybe Gomez, but he's headed it straight, and Muslera in goal. So it's picked up here with Jamal Lewis on the ball, but well, that's one way of taking the ball off him. Trent with the back heel there, plays it into Mbappe. Mbappe slides it through, Lautaro's in, that's number 2, and that all comes from a cheeky back heel from Trent Alexander-Arnold. I mean, the guy is playing with a lot of confidence right now, isn't he? Just look at that, taking the ball off a player and back heeling it into the path of Mbappe. Mbappe now surging forward, plays the lovely weighted pass, and a first time hit from Lautaro, and he's got his account off and running here. So it's been a great start, but Andy Robertson, though, has kicked out there, and he's got himself a red card. Well, that is not what we want to see. We got off to such a great start, and I'm not sure what Andy Robertson was thinking there, but that has changed things, completely. So I'm not going to make it a change. Fabinho can drop back into that centre-back position, so that's what I've decided to do. Then I'm going to obviously play Joe Gomez on this left-hand side. Naby Keita is going to drop out of the cam and then play alongside Jordan Henderson. It's luckily for us that we've got 2 goals, but there's still plenty of time left in this game, and I'm not sure what Andy Robertson was thinking there. So here is that chance for Norwich to get back in it as they put this one into the box. We do get initially onto this, and it is Kylian Mbappe that has picked this up, and look at the speed of him as he goes away, and he's still going. What a goal this will be if he can finish it off, and what a goal. And that is why we've signed a player of his quality and spent that amount of money for goals like that, and I hope to see lots more of them. That's 2 assists and a goal in this game. What an opening debut in front of your home fans. They'll be just, oh man, if I was I was just licking my lips seeing this. He just run pretty much the full length of the pitch and just slots it home. Wow. So Norwich now 3 goals down, but they've got maybe a chance again from the corner. But here it is, that man again, and he's picked it up. And are they going to learn the lesson? Is he going to go again? This time he's been put a little bit further wide, so he might have to pull it back. Instead, he went for it. And why is that not a corner? Surely the goalkeeper, but not, maybe not. Anthony though, that should have gone. The keeper didn't move. I don't know what the keeper was doing there. It's quick succession now. We just can't catch my breath as Anthony puts this one in. Chance there, I think it was Fabinho coming in on that far side there to try and get the header. Another corner. Anthony puts this one in, and there's a chance. And Fabinho has been taken down, and surely that is a penalty. Referee is just confirming. Yes, it is. It is a penalty, and it is. Is it going to be Mbappe? Is that? 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 Is it going to be Mbappe No, it's Latoro that's going to be taking the penalty here and just slots it home. It's 4-0 in his first half, even though we are down to 10 men. Surely we've picked up all 3 points. I just think, you know, yeah, we've just shown our quality on the opening day here as the rain starts to pour. Berghaus, no, or Berghuis, I'm not sure how you actually say his name, but he's giving it away, and it's not the man you want to be giving it to right now, because he's like, you know, confidence is flowing, but I don't know what he was trying to do with that particular shot, but yeah, he needs to remember there's other players on the team. But yeah, what a first half from Kylian Mbappe. 2 assists, 1 goal. We're leading by 4-0. Andy Robertson, don't know what you were doing, mate, but he's got a straight red. And yeah, it looks like we're going to pick up 3 points with 45 minutes still to go. So not a lot has happened in the second half. Obviously, I think the players have, you know, felt that, you know, the game has already been won in that first half. So we've got Rush just coming to around about sort of 10 minutes to go, and Naby Keita now pushing forward to get this man on the ball, Mr. Mbappe. But it's somehow has found its way to Latoro, who's on a hat trick, but unfortunately wasn't able to like slide that one in. So we do get to see one highlight here now, maybe before the end of the game, as Thomas Lemar has picked it up down in his bottom corner, goes right over the top here to try and get Latoro in. Great ball there. Latoro has got it all by himself here. He's got it all to do. Went for that hat trick, but it was a bit of a poor effort. Alisson goes long with this. We're just like counting down those seconds now, but it's Mbappe that's still on the ball, finds Trent Alexander-Arnold. I'm sure those two are going to love playing together, but there it is. Yeah, all the damage was done in that first half, with obviously with Andy getting like sent off as well. Yeah, everything was done in that first half, wasn't it? But 4-0. Could have been a lot more if we'd had maybe 11 men on the field. But yeah, what a debut for Mr. Mbappe. 2 assists and a goal. Could have been a lot more for him as well, like, you know what I mean? But like I say, yeah, a very good start. And yeah, it's basically like laying down the gauntlet to our rivals and see what they can do. So I know it's only 1 game in, but I just wanted to show you some of the other results that have happened, like, you know, on the day that we played Norwich. As you can see, not the best of starts of Manchester City. No, Leicester getting a good result there. Sheffield United with a good result over Bournemouth. We've got Leeds and Brighton with a 0-0. Newly promoted Brentford getting a good start to their campaign with a 1-0 away victory at Goodison. Then we've got Wolves beating West Ham. Again, it was a penalty. West Ham not liking penalties, unfortunately. Obviously, then is our result, getting things off and running with a 4-2 result over Newcastle. And I was surprised that they didn't sack Mancini. They've still stuck with him, and they're getting off to a little bit of a better start than what they did in the last campaign. They want to finish a lot higher than 14th, that's for sure. But there we go, guys. Thank you so much, as always, for tuning in. It is a little bit longer because obviously we'll talk about transfers and things like that. I don't know by the next video whether all the transfers will be done. Possibly not. If you want to like get some maybe suggestions, if you think we do need anyone else. I don't think we do. I think we're pretty solid in every sort of like area on the pitch, but there might be someone out there you might think, well, maybe like, you know, go for him. But you've got to bear in mind that with this game, I don't want to like just sign someone that's really good, take someone else out. It then like obviously upsets them because they're not getting the game time they want. So it's a little bit of a, you know, it's a little bit tricky when you have to like, you know, like manage like, you know, certain players and stuff. But there you go. It's just something for you guys to think about. But as always, guys, a thumbs up would be awesome. And yeah, stay safe out there. I'll catch you in the next one. Dave from Mumongu Gaming signing off. Cheers.